Hello, everyone. Welcome back in to North 7 Cards. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram, North 7 Cards, and on eBay, North-of-the number 7. Today we got for you the 2025 Topps Heritage Baseball Hobby. Case break number 7 here on April the 30th. Let us know in the chat, who are we looking for today? How are we doing, Blizzy? Joe Carter Blue Ink. I mean, I'm sure you could get some Blue Jays fans that would love that. Here we are. The 12 boxes. Value-wise, I'm not sure. I mean, 130 points is always just the way I would go, but box number 1. Good luck, everyone. There you go, screen. Mexicans Grapefruit. Go Jimmy back in, looking for some Yamamoto. I believe that was the training ground, if I'm remembering it right. Maybe from another product, but yeah, Grapefruit League, where they do spring training there. Some spring training in Florida, some in Arizona. Yeah, Series 1, I'm pretty sure it's called. That was the training ground insert. Okay, let's see some Yamamoto. Blue Ink Carter, though, is probably even just an aesthetically pleasing hit, even though not sure exactly what the value on that would be. J.J. McCarthy Fireworks seem to have made a bit of a killing there. Fireworks like Minnesota Vikings, J.J. McCarthy, or like I would imagine if you went NFL. There's a box at number 1. Good luck, everyone. Frederick Douglass, Verlander, Olsen, Pujols, Sasaki, Rocker, Bueller, Matt Chapman. That is a 61 of 76 for Chapman. There's the numbered hit of the break. 25th anniversary, Mayo, Correa, Chet, India, got the father and son, Matt and Jackson Holiday. There's the dual card of the break. Sapowski. The Football Optic Mega, we're hoping to reschedule that one. I believe for today. I'll double check on that one to make sure. Reynolds. Caminero. Amador. Ooh, there we go. Orange Laser Daniels. That's a sweet hit. Nick Castellanos, 25 of 99. For Castellanos. Alvarez, Montgomery. Alvarez. Holman, Marsh, Gibson, Outer, Clubhouse Collection, Relic, Nolan Arenado. It's supposed to be yesterday, but unfortunately, due to two shipping delays trend that we did have to postpone it, but we will get that done for you guys as soon as we can. Montero, Lau, Wu, Aga, Santander, Marte, Dana, Ethan, Nathaniel, Lau, 154 of 200. Noah, Louder in the 25th anniversary, Cruz, Moniak, and Isaac Collins. Finish off box number 1. Go Joe Del Sparkle. Nice. If I'm remembering it right, I don't think you're wrong. I think I thought the orange was unnumbered, but I can also be mixing that up. Box 2. On MCP, how are we doing? Well, the cactus borders are not ringing an immediate bell. Blurry looking Babe Ruth. Could be an SP. Have you just moved from Brendan Carlo love? Celtics season 3. Fox at number 2. Leaders. Steinbeck, Gorman, Wilson. Oh, that's true. Allmark. I forgot about the Allmark part of it for you. Warren. Lee. Caden Dana auto. We got the Angels Rook on the auto. Real ones. Caden Dana. Got the Allmark. Should have kept them over Sway. I mean, I think they were thinking long term there. Fido. Cruz. Yelich. Greg Jones. Rang. Senzel Bush. Cushing, Edwards, Garcia. Motley Jr. Iglesias. Char. Tyler Gentry. 45 of 150. Sway denier. I mean, you're also a big Allmark guy, so one team made the playoffs, one team didn't. Oh yeah, Pistons forced that game 6 back in Motown. And Doan. Steer. Detmers. 158 of 200 for Detmers. Dinner at the beach, that's amazing. Schwallenbach. Mike Trout. Thorpe, Kershaw, Gunnar Alcantara, Maine does not hurt. Living in a beach town. Everyone and their grandma jeeped at the beach. That's, you know what? That's 2 very fair points, Blizzy. Probably a little more towards the great whites than the water being cold, but I get both. Shoreline is all good. There you go. Warm season bull sharks. There you go. Box 3. Asios. Robertson, Soto, green, Tariq Skubal, 51 of 99 for Skubal. Don't think ghosting you sounds so dramatic. Would Siri, Ryan, 25th anniversary, Jackson Holiday, Cease Sale Wheeler, strikeout leaders. Junior. I think I ghosted yesterday. Mail Marte. Shalab Char. Profar. Odge. It is a sweet one. Topps Chrome Black, yep. We'll have a couple of those coming up later. First 2 breaks of that. Del Castillo. Jack Leiter, 138, 200. Marshall Muncy, Norby. Ooh, I like Manny Machado. Clubhouse Collection. Gary Carpenter's pretty good. I wouldn't call him like a superstar by any means, but very good. Solid player. Here's Swanson. Detmers. Noel Luzardo. Detmers. Young Ramos. Hoping he keeps that rolling. Four. There you go, Dill looking for the Judge SP. Let's try to find that. So at MCP, Mount Rushmore of athletes who dislike Machado. You're not a Tiger Woods guy. I'm trying to think if I can't really remember a hockey player you talked about like disliking that much. Especially not compared to Machado. There you go, Topich, Green Prism, nice. Seems like he had some good boxes there, Blizzy. Oh, Matt Cook, yeah, that's an accurate good one. Some good blasters, never a bad thing. KCP. What's the KCP? Why that's such an odd one. Seager. Humphrey. Recency bias. Vertical Olmstead. Cannon. Butler. Schwallenbach. Riley Green at Clubhouse Collection Relic. $60 for the Prism. Jimmy, who's Johnny Hustle? I know Charlie Hustle. Harper, which I can understand why people don't like him. the PCA Jacks. Tovar. I'm sure it's probably a little more difficult to get it in there. There's a Mookie Betts. Nice Mookie. Merrill. Festa. There's a Tariq Skubal. Is it an image? It is image variation. Tariq Skubal. Oh, that's fair. Winning the cheap spots. Image variation. A Skubal. Ayo. Through the ears, Mike Gooden, Warren Miller. Shella Ellie. Bassett. Luis Guerrero. 99 of 150 for Guerrero. That's not surprising. See, the only thing I remember from that era is Machado's swing and miss when he fell. Adams, Blas, Nato. I can't remember who they lost to that year, but I just remember him going down. Mookie. York. Box is number 5. No Series 1, 2025. We do have a tribute break. I believe that's at 2 o'clock if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna be honest, Enrique Wilson, the name is not ringing a bell. I'm sure it's just blanking from my brain right now. Yankees utility guy, the top native Petro. Yeah, everyone's at. I'd say mine, and maybe he's too good to fit this category, but G-Man Choi. every time Ji-Man Choi played the Yankees, I thought he was hitting a bomb. Minus 5.2 WAR. Wow. Wow. 35 plate appearance against him. That's some wild numbers. I wonder if anyone has a better slash against Pedro. Collins, Scherzer. And out of 76 is Blake Dunn. 39 of 76. Blake Dunn. Luis Gonzalez, 388. Kirsch, India. Churio. Diaz. Drury. Peralta. Francisco Lindor. Star versus negative WAR. And some people, it's that mental battle sometimes. Ian Noel. Alvarez. Mookie. James Madison. Rocker. I'm out. Now you're almost just trauma dumping at this point. Is there a reason why, or just unadulterated visceral hate? But yeah, I wouldn't disagree. I had a few guys did not like Adiel Amador in the auto. Real ones, Amador. Oh, just that star. It's back to it's the star versus third line grinder. Yeah, had your number. Playing against you, he'd make the show. Neil. Spencer Horwitz. 64 of 99. I forgot we went back to that we were talking about the domination. Cruz, and there's some people, even if they're better than you, you just kind of have their number. Rally. Lou. Gorman. Cepho. And it's interesting how that can happen with some people. Peterson. John D. Rockefeller. Brooks Lee. Lindor. To our halfway box. Nothing too crazy on the Ohtani side. At least not yet. We still got half case to go. Yeah, I always get frustrated by when you're playing any sport and you know you're better than someone, but just can't mentally get there. That's why golf. Exactly, not yet. No MCP over on eBay Live. No one blocking you. That's why golf's the most insane sport, because like you're not even competing with anyone, you're just competing with yourself. Just 3. I know it's tough out there. He has a Juan Soto on the green. That's a 63 of 99. Juan Soto. If anyone can MCP, I believe in you. Helsley, Clase, Fireman. Jones, Churio, Siri, Melott, Chantry, Sale, Wilbur Wright, Rosarena, York. Yeah, does he look at that good in Mets colors? I'm sure he's enjoying hitting in front of Pete Alonso, Guerrero, York. There's no way he would say anything about it. About that it's not as fun. without Judge. Mason Miller auto. Real ones auto Mason Miller. Righties. Zuna. Mike Torres. Altuve. Banez. Stremski. Merrill. James Wood. Judge downfall in a year or two. And I'm sure in a year or two, people will say, oh, it's going to be another year or two. Tucker. I just don't know, and this is like genuinely, I just don't know if the Sox, I don't know if he'd be able to handle Boston. Morgan Gonzalez. I think he might be a little soft for Boston. Rang, Sacagawea, ERA leaders, Sale, Wheeler, and Managa. Judges, Brady would not be the comparison I would make the Judge. Still New York, but it's also, if you're a Met, it's a lot easier to be a Met than it is to be a Yankee. Judge. I don't know if he'd be able to handle if he was struggling in Boston. 25th anniversary Louder. Conine, I don't even know if he could handle it in New York. Although he didn't really struggle that much. Carpenter, Thorpe. Second half of our case. And I'm not even trying to say that to sound salty. I think he's got some, again, if you look at the reasons why he signed with the Mets, it's because the Yankees, in his mind, mistreated him, which I think is believable. By no means is it inconceivable, but I find it maybe a little convenient for him. I hope Judge could be a Peyton Manning for comparing him to quarterbacks. That's so interesting that people, like, how much that does come into play. Like, for me, I would want to be on the East Coast. Maybe it's just because I'm from the East Coast, so that's what I'm used to. But, like, I want someone that enjoys super hot weather, so having to live in it all the time, I'm sure eventually you get used to it, but for me, it's tough to imagine. Thursday for you. Honestly, that's tough. Again, I'm thinking it from the context of, like, I never made it anywhere. If I had a chance to play just in the league, I would want to, but I understand. Yeah, Seattle. Not wrong. Seattle ain't hot. Actually, Seattle I wouldn't mind. I would be cool with Seattle. Yeah, Winnipeg would be a tough one to want to go. No one wants to, but they do. And they also keep signing extensions. Like, Hellebuck and Scheifele both could have went to free agency. All seasons mostly rain. See, I enjoy the rain, so. Seattle would, I mean, I'm sure it would be an amazing place to live. Mays, Martinez, Verlander, Getty, Hicks, Woodrow Wilson, Santander, Jacob deGrom, 29 of 150. Yeah, they like simultaneously signed huge deals. I mean, I do understand why people wouldn't want to. Yeah, we hit a numbered Soto, Chris. Green. Gary. Reynolds. Harris. Lee. Ref Snyder. Big Christmas. Berger. Lusky. Georgia O'Keefe. Real New York team is insane, but one has more pressure. PCA. Alvarez. Young. Matsui. Outcastle. Nick Castellanos. 73 of 76 for Castellanos. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of places that the players do not enjoy. There's Michael Harris, Clubhouse Collection Relic. Luis Angel, nothing that's jumping into mind, Maria. Fitzgerald. Sanchez. Norby, 25th anniversary. Ali Otani, Terang, stole base leaders. Smith. Eric Sobrowski. 198 of 200. Thank you, MCP. What would I do without you? On GC. Through the years, Pujols, Matt and Jackson Holiday, father and son. Alcantara, Wallenbach, Tino. Yeah, probably. But, that sounds about right. I saw some mock drafts that had him going top 10. Which even in its own right is just insane for both of them to go so high. But the fact that that's even a possibility that Matt has raised two incredible athletes like that. Yeah, the Hughes. It's too bad. Like, one doesn't make the playoffs, the other two get hurt. Them getting knocked out kind of felt like he would. There's no way. There's no way he's not. He wants to play with his brothers. I mean, if we're just someone that hasn't made the debut yet, I'm sticking with Dave's. Dave predicted that Caglianone's going to be up with the Royals soon. I think if he gets the majors, I think he's going to be a tough one to beat. Sherman, Salas. Wellenbach, Rogers, Will Wagner, who or what is Jacket? That's an excellent question. Better be in a net. That's not true. That's not wrong. Cunha Jr., Nola. Combe, Burrows. Who or what is Jacket is really funny. Hovich. Schwelly. Jefferson, Halsley, Clase. Iriarte, 53 of 200. Christian Campbell is a stud. Where are you going with Sproat? Have I met Roman Anthony? I have not. Not had the pleasure to yet. Hater. There is the Clubhouse Collection Relic Chris Bryant. 91 of 99. Chris Bryant. Young Heim. It's like my guy on MLB The Show. He's gonna dominate the league. Adley Ozuna. I don't even know if I want to know, Chris. Or even reckon a guess. Mookie. Goodman. Alfonso Emerson. Michaelis. Judge. Horowitz. Sasaki. Higgins. Nacho. Cunha Jr. Oh, flipped bats there. Tatis MVP, $36. There's a Bichette. Image variation Bichette. Tatis MVP. That's any purchase. I don't know who to take, Maria. That's 76. There's Jose Miranda. 69 of 76. 24 record breaker. Jansen, Siri. Soto, Abrams, Birdsong. Or Pete. That's a little spicier. Pete Alonso. I also think MCP. I think I got some time to familiarize myself with Roman. He's gonna terrorize the Yankees for the next 2 years until he gets traded to the Dodgers or something. There you go, Bussy. Gotta love early Monday slate. It's not what the Red Sox do? I did not. Wednesday slate, the getaway days, going to travel. Sometimes a day off the next day. And if I did, I did. Wednesday slate. No need to play it. I believe that for some reason I can just mix those days up all the time. No. Do not need to worry about that. I'm sure you could. I have 3 boxes to go after this one. Winker. Skeens at 25th anniversary. Wagner. Neil Donovan. Flipped bats. Menez. Leiter. Vanderbilt. JC. Machado. Shed Suarez. Seager, Hines. Yeah, was that? I saw 3 years. I guess. Yeah, they wouldn't pay him $9 million a year. Taking $3 million a year, pretty much, to stay there is. It's a good sign for that team. Someone that believes and wants to stay. Clarence Birdseye. Time for frozen food. Borowski. Arenado. Clubhouse Collection Relic. Mike Trout. I always want to believe in that team. Like, do I think they could make a cup final? Probably not, but they feel like they've been so close for so long. Castro, there's a Bryce Harper black border. Woo. Young Oscar. Let's see, gold. At least to me, what looks like gold. Santana. There is Juan Duran. 45 of 50 Duran. How many autos? I think we've hit. I'll give you the exact number, but I'm pretty sure it's 3. 1, 2. Yeah, 3. Dana, Amador, Mason Miller. Cruz and Caballero. And of course, the Canes, I mean, they get out of that series, which is good, but Freddie Anderson's hurt. I think that's really going to affect them come round 2, which I would assume is Washington, barring some unbelievable Montreal comeback. Yeah, one of those teams going for Allmark even this year. I know he's not been as strong lately, but John Gibson was sitting right there. I believe it's 2 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. There is one scheduled for 1 o'clock, but we're waiting for the shipment on that one. Like, if you're going to tell me John Gibson is not better than one or both of Skinner or Pickard, and there is, especially the young American goaltenders are really starting to pile up. Ottinger still isn't even that old. Three boxes to go. Shunk, JP Morgan, Drury Bryant, Sale, White Langford at 25th anniversary. Rocker Waldrop. Hellebuck. Sanchez was the goalie back in February. Verlander, India. I mean, Ottinger did get in a game. Wolf is very good. Oh, Jimmy, that was a tough one. Tough one for the Kings. I don't want to say that the Oilers have figured them out, but it looks close to Meneses, Suarez, which is just shocking to see how this series started for Edmonton to somehow be up 3-2 is pretty wild. Bieber, but there's always the next game. Save the season in oil country. Yeah, it's a good young gun to have. I mean, assuming Winnipeg does make some more traction in the series. I think they're going into Game 5. I believe that's tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Carthy, Henry Clay, Cole, Kirk, Walter Pennington, 59/99. We're located in upstate New York. We got Nick Castellanos, the Clubhouse Collection relic. Errol Malloy. Bennington Ortiz. Mason Wynn, 142 of 150. Mason Wynn. Yeah, we did. We hit a Dana auto. And would you not say also only baseball? Or just any cosmic product? Up next, Cosmic Chrome F1. Merrill. That'd actually be kind of sick. Billy. Judge Santander Soto. Yentos Gosman. Wilson. Yeah, Chris. I know. I always remember you asking for those Angels. I mean, it's never over till it's over. Schmidt, Clase, Marte. If any team could blow this back, it's Edmonton. They rely on two guys to do most of the heavy lifting. Any Cosmic Chrome. Yeah, 36 that will never get lower or higher. I feel like even if you got out of the streak, you would still say it's 36. Look at that. The patience pays off. Yeah, I have a couple Leafs fans in my life that, including possibly one that I work with, and they're none too pleased, understandably. Yeah, 3-2 going back to Ottawa. It's not a great look. Probably a worse feeling. I'm sure he had a new. Well, actually, them being up 3-0 and losing the first two games. Actually, no team has done that twice in a row. When the sun rose from the opposite direction, and I don't know, he is the name fits what he does. Although it's the first time this has happened since 1967. I'm sure him and Paul Bissonnette are having some type of crash out. Second and two last box. Yeah, no, it's unwatchable sometimes, unless maybe you need a laugh. Cruz, Gibson, Fitzgerald, Gorman, Langford. Wells. Loss. Scooble. Lee. Rice. Martinez. Suarez. Jason Hill. Alcantara. C.J. Abrams. Clubhouse Collection Relic. I don't know. I think Tampa no Hagel and pretty. I'd imagine they're pretty depleted, even if it's just depleted emotionally after giving up those 2 goals in 11 seconds. I think if one of them can, I actually kind of believe more in Montreal at this point. Romo. Glasnow. I just think the Panthers are firing on all cylinders a little more. Freeman. I love the Bolts, but not enough to think they're coming back. Griffin Jacks, 8 of 200. Saving it up. I mean, given Ekblad 2 games, I don't think that's not too biased towards them. Sanchez, Conine, Melendez. But they're also probably not mad about a team from a climate like that being good. I mean, those two teams have dominated this decade. Escutino. Rizzo. Bush. Raleigh. I mean, I hope they do. I want as much. Who? Ekblad? Ekblad is no Thomas Chabot, who I realize is not as good as I thought he was watching him in that series, even with the goal. Owen Jones. Bobby Witt Jr., 25th anniversary. Yelich. Mayo. James Wood. Wheeler Saley Managa. Spence. Yeah, that's true. Did he have a reason? Was it like the guy last year who took that stuff for like fertility in baseball? I can't remember who it was. Last box here in our break. Probably something like it could be like the tennis player too, or like got exposed to something because someone used a ripped glove, which still to me even seems a little sketchy. Hopefully we get as many games as we can. Like Colorado, Dallas, I can't remember if that's tonight or tomorrow. But I need that series to go 7. Caps Lightning Blues. That makes sense. What do you got to heat up? Let's hear it. Go last box Magic. Good luck, everyone. Rang. Snell. Comse. Garcia. Through the years, A-Rod. Ellie De La Cruz, the 25th anniversary. Green. Well, JC Young, 76 redefined. Clarity, Siri. Brown, Enzo. Ooh, Pork Hero Bowl or Gyro. Can't remember when I was told I was wrong about that, but I really thought I was smart saying it. Sasaki, Wood. But I did learn Gyro. Geloff, Hater. Orange, it is Justin Henry Malloy. 22 of 25. I never thought of that actually being a thing. That's funny. Of the Jose variety. Gibson Mullins. Haniger. I do remember that. Odd. Daisuke Matsuzaka. Cormac Lair. One of the guys I wish I could dislike because he was a Red Sox, but I really enjoyed watching him pitch. Nessus. Reina. Sean Murphy. The auto, Sean Murphy. Murphy auto. Martinez. Umber. Lighter. Wheeler. Luis Robert Jr. 5 of 76 for Lubob. Denver short print. Radies to finish off Outbreak. do our recap hits of the break. Something else. Chrome Black is here. We're good to go on that, Jimmy. Lubob, Henry Malloy, Jax, Wynn, Pennington, Duran, Miranda, Image Variation Bichette, Ariarte, Sobrowski, Castellanos, DeGrom, Juan Soto, Horowitz, Blake Dunn, Luis Guerrero, Image Variation Skubal, Leiter, Skubal, Detmers, Tyler Gentry, Nathaniel Lau, Nick Castellanos, Matt Chapman, then our relics and autos, Sean Murphy, CJ Abrams, Castellanos, Mike Trout, 91 of 99, Chris Bryant, Michael Harris, Mason Miller, Adiel Amador, Riley Green, Manny Machado in the duel, Caden Dana. There we go, Chris. Caden Dana and Nolan Arenado. Now, before we let you go, we randomize dual and trio cards. Let's take you over to random.org. Start with the trios. Good luck to all three. Final round here, and it is going all right side. That's not surprising at all. That is a messed up thing to do. All right sides on our trios. And for duels. Take it easy, Jimmy. We will see you for some Chrome Black. Final round here, and it is going all right. There we go, all right sides for the trios, all right for the duels. There you go, Blizzy. That will wrap us up here. It should be, 2 o'clock as Tribute Baseball. That'll wrap us up here for the 2025 Topps Heritage Baseball. So it's case break number 7 here on April the 30th. Thank you everyone who joined in on this one. If you are going to join our next break, it is not the Star Wars Masterwork. If that one is not here, then it is going to be 2 o'clock 2025 Topps Tribute Baseball Hobby break number 10. Appreciate you as well, Chris. All right, everyone. If you are going to join those later breaks, we will see you then. If not, take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.